Bueno, sí.
No, tomorrow night it's our night.
Camina. Rico, rico, rico.
Just want to say I appreciate everybody coming out. We got the best rushes in the world, and I'm all in one location. This shit is special, man. Tomorrow's going to be incredible, walking and talking and getting in the film room and just learning from each other. This is what it's all about. Von, started with him way back, years and years ago. He brought me in, took me under his wing, and I've been learning ever since. So just being a part of this is incredible. I appreciate everybody for coming out. It's going to be a great weekend.
Tomorrow's all about linking and learning. It's all about bouncing ideas off of each other. It's not about can I rush like him or can he rush like me or can I do it like that. It's really all about the mindset. And if we can just get one thing tomorrow, that can help us develop and be a better pass rusher, that's what it's all about. For the Sapp Summit, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. Am I still right there? I got it.
All right, y'all, you know what it is. We're at the Sapp Summit, UNLV, the home of the boy Maxx Crosby. This is the Rush coming here to take over. We got fire content. There's probably $2 billion worth of dollars out here on the field, right?
At least.
Real dog.
At least, real dog.
Hey, so what does it mean to you, bro, to finally be able to host this event in your city with all the best in the game?
It means the world. You know, you got, like you said, you got the best on the planet in the world at what we do, all in one place. And so it's really just about learning, linking and learning, like Von says. He got me involved way back. And just to be a part of it now, actually being a part of the process and putting it together, it's nothing but an honor. So I'm excited.
Let's go. And then for you, bro, where do you see the Sapp Summit in 5 years? Because we already talked. I know you got hella plans for this. So in your eyes, where do you see Sapp Summit in 5 years from now?
I mean, it's just going to get bigger and better every single time we do it. So we got the best people, you know, we got the best team, you already know. Yep. We got a lot of great people involved, and we just want to build this to the absolute highest level we can.
And then last one, who's got the deepest bag of tricks at the Sapp Summit? Because there's a lot of dogs.
Excluding myself, I'm going to have to say my brother.
Humble man.
Von Miller. I'm going to say Von Miller. I mean, Brian Burns has got some shit to him. Yep. Malcolm Kuntz, though, is the sleeper.
Yeah. That's your dark horse?
That's my dark horse.
I love it. This is my dogs, our brother, The Rush, coming at you. We appreciate it. Tune in. Sapp Summit, Vegas.
Everyone keep working and talking. Let's go. Gang on me, gang on three. 1, 2, 3.
Sapp Summit, Vegas. We got the one and only future Hall of Famer, even better dude, Von Miller, the one and only. What's it like here being in Vegas, Sapp Summit? This thing's getting bigger every fucking year.
Man, it's getting bigger every year, man. This is my type of fun, man. Vegas, love Vegas. Man, able to kick it with the guys and talk football, man. This is my type of stuff, man. I'm loving it.
Yep. So I got one question. I'll leave it to that. But who's got the deepest bag of tricks at the Sapp Summit, in your opinion?
I think I gotta go with Maxx, man. I've been respecting this game for a long time, since he was just a young pup, man. Now he a big dog in the league, man. He's just so versatile. He can play inside if he wants to. He can play in a 2-point stance, 3-point stance. He can spin out, spin in, cross chop, inside, cross chop, outside, dip, ghost. Just about everything, man. And, you know, I respect him. He's a cool dude, too, man. I respect him on and off the football field. I got to go with Maxx.
Amen, bro. We appreciate you. We can be here all day tuning in. The motherfucking GOAT right here, Von Miller. We appreciate you, bro, and have a healthy fucking year, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Love you, bro. Good seeing you. Hey, we got Josh here, you know, from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Real dog, put me on my nose in college. We just talked about it. But hey, we at the Sapp Summit. I want to ask you, you got to start one, you got to cut one, or you got to bench one, you got to cut one? Maxx Crosby.
Bench, cut. Is this 2?
3 of them. We're gonna start, bench, and cut one.
Gotcha.
All right, so we got Maxx Crosby, Von Miller, Cam Jordan. Who you doing?
You know, that's my classmate. You know, so I'm starting my dog. You know, Von really, you know, he paved the way for a lot of rushers.
Yep.
I got to bench Von.
Yeah.
And then Cam, I love Cam. But I'm gonna have to.
There's no winning in there.
I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna have to cut Cam.
And then the last one for you, bro. There's so many dogs out here, the best in the game. For you, what's it like to be at the Sack Summit? And then to follow that up, who's got the deepest bag of tricks here at the Sack Summit?
I mean, like I said, man, everybody out here a problem. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody's really out here to like really assert themselves. You know what I'm saying? Me, for example, man, I'm out here to grow, to get better. You know, also compete against every one of these dudes out here. But obviously, you know, Max bag is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Von bag is crazy. Hell, Brian Burns, his shit is insane.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Matt. He talking about Matt Judon say he ain't got no moves, but he's a dog. He somehow get
Humble.
15, 12 each year. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this shit, man, I got something in store this shit.
I love it, bro. We room for you. Everybody here's room for you. We know what type of player you are, even better dude. So we appreciate you, and it's good seeing you, bro.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's run one more time.
One more time, get that money, man.
Every tackle's different. Some guys 45, some vertical, some, you know what I mean, some jump set. If you got a guy that struggles with power, let's say, you want to be able to get the fuck off the ball because you know he's going to be bailing. So sometimes I like to just switch my alignment. I don't want it to be like, all right, if I'm a cross chop, I'm going to be right here. If I'm going to power, I'm going to be right here because eventually they're going to be like, okay. Summer is here, which means both endless MLB games and WNBA games for these next few months. And there's no place better to get your tickets than Game Time. They make getting all the tickets faster and easier. Or maybe you're looking for great seats to see artists like some of my favorites, like Lil Durk, Future, Burna Boy. Game Time has an amazing selection and wide variety of summer concerts that you can score tickets for. So for all of you who love spontaneous plans, Game Time's last-minute deals can save you up to 60% off of the ticket price. One of my favorite features is the all-in pricing. You can toggle this feature to see the total price up front. No surprise fees at checkout. Plus, Game Time has this incredible low price guarantee. If you find a lower price, they'll credit you 110% of the difference. They even offer ticket coverage with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticket industry. This means you can buy with confidence, knowing you're covered no matter what. Take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code RUSH for 20% off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code RUSH for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed.
All right, y'all, we at the Sack Summit. We have a living legend, the GOAT, Warren Sapp right here. Yeah, you laughing? Hey, so I got to ask you, what's it like being out here at the Sack Summit, you know, passing on knowledge to the best in the game that you once were, and obviously all these guys look up to you?
No, actually, I'm here to steal. See, that's the whole point of being, you know, being able to pass to my young kids I have at Colorado now.
Yep.
I'm here to steal because what we did back in those 90s and 2000s, that's a different ballgame right now.
Yep.
And they're doing some different things.
Yeah, they are.
I'm here to steal.
Yeah, I love that.
The old stuff still works. I know that.
Yeah, amen.
I'm here to steal because, you know, if you got them something new and fresh, it always keeps them yearning for more.
Yep, I love it. And then last one for you. You got to start one, you got to bench one, and you got to cut one. The host of the summit, Max, Cam, and Von Miller. Who you got to do? Who you doing?
I'm cutting Cam right off the top.
Cam been cut all day.
No. He's a saint. First of all, I'm a buck. You know, that's a cut. And then Max a Raider, and I always wanted Von beside me. Come on, what are you saying, man? Now, would you say cut one, do what with the other one?
Bench one and start one.
All right, I got to bench Von. He old like me, so he'll come in with a special situation. No disrespect, you know, MVP. I love you, nephew, but I'm going with Max. Cause Max going all day long, baby.
I love it, baby.
Come on.
We appreciate you, the fucking GOAT, Warren Sapp in the bitch. So we appreciate it, baby. Thank you, bro.
Always.
Appreciate you very much.
Battle of opposites. You got to know yourself and work what works for you. Like, I can't do what Von does. Von is out there. I never seen some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking scraping the ground. Right. But I know I can bend a little bit. But I use what I use. You know, what works for me. I'm hitting with the fucking arm over. You know what I mean?
So we got Greg Russo here. I'm gonna ask you the hard-hitting question.
Yeah.
Really quick. You got to start one, you got to bench one, and you got to cut one. Maxx Crosby, Von Miller, Cam Jordan, the host of the Sack Summit, because you know that's where we're at. Yeah, right off the gate, it's a hard-hitting question, so you got to do it.
Bro, Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? So I got to start Vaughn.
Okay.
Got to bench Maxx, and I got to cut Cam.
Poor
It's not
Cam.
personal, though. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
100%. Poor Cam's been getting cut all day so
I
far.
mean, bro, those are all Hall of Famers. You know?
All Hall of Famers. And then the last one, since you're a 2K player, are you the nicest one out here?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so if you were an NBA 2K, what would your rating be?
Probably like a 89 with really good defense.
That is very humble of you, bro.
Yeah. I'm not like a sharpshooter or nothing, so I got to get my offense right. But my defense is great. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then last one for you, bro. What's it like being out here in Vegas at the Sack Summit with all the best in the game and learning from everybody?
It's a cool environment. Just to be able to come out here and learn from people around you, it's a blessing. And yeah, like I said, it's really just a great environment year after year.
Amen, bro. Well, we're rooting for you. You look good, bro. We're going to be watching you all day.
Yes,
so
yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, bro. Braden Fisk, you already know. Hey, fresh out the draft, already got the invite to the Sack Summit. I want to ask you, what is it like to be here with the top edge rushers in the game?
Nah, man, I'm just excited for the opportunity. I mean, it's dope, man. I got to chop it with Maxx a few times when I went to my 30th visit to Vegas. So, yeah, just the opportunity is real cool, and I'm just excited to learn and add something to my game today.
Amen, bro. So I got to hit you with some hard-hitting questions really quick.
Oh shit!
You're gonna start one, you got to bench one, and you got to cut one, and we're gonna do Maxx Crosby, Von Miller, and Cam Jordan, the hosts of this event.
Damn.
I know.
Start, bench, cut. Damn, I can't do that to them, dude. All right, now I'm gonna stand tall. I'm starting Maxx. I'm benching Cam. Or no, yeah, Benjamin. I'm cutting Von.
Okay. Hey, that's the first person to cut Von. Cam's been on a.
Cam's been getting
My
cut?
dog's been getting cut, so
Cam's been getting cut.
he's gonna appreciate you
Wow.
doing that. Yeah.
All right.
And then last one for you, man. If you were straight for every day of your life,
All right.
one meal. What are you choosing every day for the rest of your life if you had to eat something?
Damn. Oh, some pizza or some
Pizza
shit.
all day?
Probably pizza, yeah.
I appreciate it. And then, man, we appreciate you. We're rooting for you this year. Big things. You're a dog in college. I know it's going to translate. So we appreciate you coming on, baby.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. I'll see you all day, too. All right, y'all, we got the Sack Summit. We got the fucking dog. Just so you know, Brian Burns, you've been getting a lot of love. Von Miller, Maxx, everybody's been hyping you up here today. So I just want to ask you, what's it like being out here at the Sack Summit with the best in the game?
Ain't gonna lie, it's great, man. He's talent all over, talent from every team. And it'd be great to pick their brains and, really know what they're thinking when they're out there on that field.
Yeah. Okay, so I got one for you, hard-hitting one. You got to start one, you got to bench one, you got to cut one. And we're going to do the host of the Sack Summit, Maxx, Von, Cam Jordan. Yeah, oh yeah, come on. We got to see where your alliances are at. We're going to tear friendships up right now. So you tell me, look at, and they're creeping.
So I only got them three?
Yep.
All right. I'm putting Maxx on the left, Von on the right, and I'm putting Cam Jordan inside.
Hey, nice PR answer. I appreciate you, bro. You heard it here, the Rush. We got a lot of PR answers here from these guys. They're just well groomed in that situation, and we're gonna pull out the truth here soon. So tune in. We got a full day of activities, events, and we're fired up. The Rush Podcast. We have the legendary Brian Baldinger. This is the second appearance that we've had with them. Yeah. I just want to ask you, how cool is it for you, a guy who studies film religiously on these guys, to be out here and working with them?
I'm telling you, man, this is nirvana. For any football fan, if you're a fan, if you're an analyst, you want to learn the game, this is where you got to be. Like, I'm talking to all these guys. I just talked to Brian Burns, now the newest Giant, and just talking to these guys. Sapp is out here walking me through drills and what they're looking at. I mean, it's amazing that you could be around the game as long as I've been around the game, 40 years, and realize there's so much more to learn.
Amen. Yeah. And then one for you, a tough hitting question. Out of all these great pass rushers here, who would you hate to block the most? Because we knew you were a great blocker back in the day.
Well, Mad Max.
Yeah.
I'm the Condor, man. Like there's nothing he can't do. Like, what am I going to do? Whatever I take away from him, he's got to counter to it. He's the defensive player of the year, whether they nominate him or not. He's my choice just because of the volume of plays, the effort, and then just the different ways that he can affect a quarterback.
I love it.
The Condor is unreal.
I love it. You heard it here. Baldy, the legend, the GOAT. We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Man. Okay, guys.
Thank you, brother.
And if he comes, you got to be square so you can continue to get forward. You know what I mean? And then I can work on the center. 99% of the time they're sliding to my side. Convincing them that I know these hands are coming, and boom, I'm picking and getting vertical immediately. I got to get down and get underneath that motherfucker, and then he's gonna fall off of me. Once you get them fucking uncomfortable and doing shit and reacting to you, then they're all out of whack, bro. So you gotta start. That's what's so important, starting the game fast and getting into your groove and finding your rhythm. You gotta take it to the point of no return. You know what I mean? Because that lineman knows he's protected outside. He's not worried about speed.
Hit him with whatever you got, because all I'm doing is putting head on him. Pause.
What's it like for you to be out here with all the best in the game?
Sure, I want everybody to win, bro. I'm not a selfish person. If somebody got sacks, that don't mean I ain't getting sacked. So the little bit of knowledge or whatever I have, I want to instill on the younger game, and so they can be better. And but I watch Von, I watch Cam coming up. I watch some of these guys, like Aaron Donald was here. I watch these guys. And it's just so cool to take the field with them, bro. And then having people around the same age as me, like Maxx, Burns, you know, guys like that, that's just so good and so talented in their craft. And when I'm talking, they listen.
Amen.
So that's what's up. And when they talking, I'm listening. I'm all ear, because you know this game ain't nothing. We ain't nothing but a bunch of thieves.
Yeah.
A bunch of thieves and sacks getters. So
I love it.
So we trying to steal from other people. Like this would work, this would didn't work. Let me try to put that in my bag, and then same vice versa. So just having coaches like this really matter, and just having a place to come together, sweat a little bit before we, become enemies.
I love it. I got to ask you, you just mentioned a lot of people, a lot of bags in their tricks. Who's got the deepest bag of tricks at the Sack Summit at the rush position?
I think me, but
love it.
My young bull out of Georgia, Nolan.
Okay.
I think just watching his Georgia tape, when they let him go, it's gonna be a problem. They let him go. But everybody always said it, and he Mr. Energy. So Crosby, he just find a way.
Yep.
He just find a way, and so I think that got a lot to do with his past and the traumas that he overcame. Motherfucker found a way. Oh, excuse me.
I love it.
But
you're good. We curse on the rush. We keep it real, so you're good.
bro, he found a way to better himself, and through that process, he became a better man. But he great at football. He great at what he do.
Definitely. And last one for you, bro. The host of this event, the Sack Summit. You got to start one, you got to bench one, you got to cut one. Maxx, Von, Cam, what you rolling with?
Von got two of them things, and he got a Super Bowl MVP. So that's my starter. And growing up, looking up to him as a rusher, especially just a young, skinny dude out of Texas. Man, just looking up to him, and it's just cool to hang out with him for real.
Yep.
And then Cam got over 100, man.
Yep.
So I got to bench Cam. If it was today going forward, I start Maxx.
Yep.
But if it's over career and over body of work, Maxx got to get cut. But wherever he goes.
Sorry, we won't let him know. You know what I mean?
I mean, wherever he gonna go, he gonna get paid, man. It was just, I had 3 LeBrons on my team. So
I'm so happy he said LeBron. Just clip this up. This is my guy right here. Appreciate you, bro. All right, y'all. The Rush podcast. Really quick, what's the best podcast out in the game?
Hey, you already know the Rush, man.
Let's
My
go.
guy.
Yes, sir. So, hey, we got the boy, Latu.
Yeah.
It's always so tongue twisting for me. You know that?
Call me two.
Two. Okay, so we got two here. Sack Summit, incoming rookie, first round draft pick. What's it like for you to be out here with all the best in the game, the guys you probably looked up to, and just getting all the knowledge and soaking that up? What's it like for you?
Really, it's a blessing at this point. I've been blessed to be tapped in with Maxx, Von, Cam Jordan. So being out here is literally just another blessing that I get to learn from them. And really, they break it down step by step, pass rush and stuff like that. They even doing extra stuff over here too. So it's really a blessing.
Amen, bro. Yeah. So I got to ask you, maybe you don't know yet, but I know you study film. You're a junkie. We talked about that on the episode with you out in LA.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the deepest bag of tricks here out of all the rushers, in your opinion?
Dude, I'm gonna say it's got to be Maxx.
Yeah.
If it's not Von, it's for sure Maxx.
Okay.
Because the shit that he be doing out there, it's like, I bet the shit that like he don't got that shit planned. It's just always coming. It's always fluid. It's always consistent.
Yep.
So that's why I say
I
that.
like that. Okay, so I'm gonna get an easy one for you. One dish of food every day for the rest of your life. What are you fucking smacking on?
Bro.
Hawaiian barbecue?
It might have to be like, you know musubis?
Yes.
Yeah. It might
I
have
think
to be
we talked about that in the last episode.
Because it's rice, seaweed, and spam or
Katsu
beef.
chicken?
Katsu chicken, bro.
They don't know.
It got to be Hawaiian, yeah.
I love it. I love it. And then one last thing for you. NBA 2K rating, what would yours be?
Oof. Probably like a
Did you say you're a hooper last night?
I mean, but bro, like NBA rating, I'd probably give myself 81.
81?
81.
This guy is humble. He's next up and coming. This guy is coming for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah. This is our fucking brother. We love him. We appreciate you, man. We're all rooting for you, bro. Yes, and we can't wait to see what you do this year. Appreciate let's get it. The Rush Podcast. We appreciate y'all.
Tap in.
For your shit, bro. All right, y'all. So we're here at the SAC Summit. Wrapped it up. A fucking wonderful day, right?
Wrapped up the physical part. Now it's time to get to the mental aspect.
Okay.
You know, we went through some drills, and then we heard some legends talk, and then we're gonna go in here in about an hour, and we're gonna get right mentally.
Yep.
So then this is where the real thievery begins.
Amen.
This is when Max, how do you spin? Vaughn, how do you attack it? And then you see it on film, and you're like, and I'm just going to add that into my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all inclusive when you come into the SAC Summit.
Absolutely.
You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? So I want to ask you, bro, you're hosting this beautiful event. Is it better than Tight End University is going to be my first question for you. And then secondly, what is it like for you to be here hosting this event, being with the guys? You're a mentor, you're a fucking legend, future Hall of Famer. So what is it like for you to be able to pass knowledge on and also learn at the same time, I'm sure, for yourself?
Yeah. To the first part, it's like during the season. You can't really look outside and see, what everybody else is doing. Tight end U's been going on for a few years. Vaughn's been doing this camp for 7? So if we talk about longevity, it is what it is. So if you talk about, I think offensive linemen have a fat camp that they go to, right? I think I figured they like eating hot dogs around the kumbaya, maybe. I don't know, but I don't care whose is better. I know that we're getting work, and that's what's important.
Yep.
And so the next part is, mentoring. Man, it's always been each one teach one. The OGs, when you come to the game, always impart game, so it's easy to impart game to the next level.
Amen. So I want to ask you here, who has the deepest bag of tricks at the SAC Summit? Out of all the rushers, in your honest opinion, now you can give me like 2 or 3. I know you're a PR type guy. You don't want to ruin any relationships, but give me your deepest bag guy here.
See, I think there's a lot of specialists. Like if you say Max got that awesome arm over inside move, right? Killer. And he's a spin dude, right? If you say Vaughn, long arm, slips, Brian, great bend, dope ass rip. You talk about some of these young guys like Nolan Smith, phenomenal get off. Yeah. You look at Kwity Paye, he's got that cross chop, that's sort of like Ngakwe's joint. So if you go through them, there's a lot of specialists. Now if you say complete bag, you turn on my highlights. There's no move that hasn't been done.
Yeah, I like that. And then we obviously UFC 303 tonight.
Right.
We're in beautiful Las Vegas. That's who you're on with tonight? Okay. And
before you jump, Alex Pereira.
Alex Pereira. So I want to ask you though, in an octagon, who's one pass rusher you do not want to go in the octagon with here?
That don't make no sense.
You don't want to get why? You're not scared of nobody?
No, because they're my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to fight your brother. You want your brother to do well. And at this point, as long as it's not a D tackle, I'm winning that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that.
It is what it is. In the octagon, we ground and pound. I'm winning that.
Amen. So last one for you, just a fun one. Which quarterback cries the most when they get hit or sacked? Because you've had a lot of those over your career.
I think Phillip Rivers retired, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah. Other than that, the old wave of big complainers are sort of gone.
Okay.
The new wave, these kids, they're going.
Of course.
And you don't really see who. If you can get Pat Mahomes to get frustrated, then
yeah. There's no more Tom Brady. There's anybody that's really crying out there. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, you threw out the Tom Brady. I was going to say, Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Okay. Y'all heard it here, man. SAC Summit, one of the best out there, one of the best to ever do it. The dog, Cam Jordan. We appreciate you, man. You're a legend.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
Talking my shit like I'm really him on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him